What's up, party people? Welcome to Two Parts Pod, One Part Cast, the podcast where we bring themed challenges to our favorite bartenders, comedians, and self-proclaimed professional drinkers. My name is Sean Curtis, and I'm joined by my co-host, Frankki Ramirez. What's up, Frankki?
Hi, Sean.
You all right?
You okay?
I don't know. I was up in my throat there for a second.
Weren't you going to say hello in a different language every episode?
Yeah, then...
You ran out?
No.
You said
I didn't do it on the
hola
first
once.
one, so...
You didn't? You said hola. Oh, on Augie's. Okay. Sorry, we're getting into when episodes are coming out. But, yeah, okay. We can give up on that idea instead. What's been going on?
Nothing much.
Big sip from the hydro flask as I talk to you.
I've been trying to drink at least a gallon a day.
A gallon of water a day,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Oh, it's
We
really
gotta be specific
hard.
with our listenership. They think we're gonna drink a gallon a day, like a gallon of seltzer.
Sorry. I meant like a
what?
gallon of water. It's really hard, though.
Imagine, like, I've been trying to drink like at least a gallon a day. Like,
Gallon of beer.
a BORG every day.
BORG every day.
Have you done a BORG yet?
No, I haven't.
For those who don't know, BORG is Black Outrage Gallon, right? Is what it stands for.
Oh, I didn't know that's what it stood for. See, I knew
Well, I'm
that...
pretty hip with the kids.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, God.
5 years older than you.
I've heard of it before, and then like all of a sudden they went like crazy trending.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like dangerous. It's like
really dangerous.
it's a bottle or a fifth of vodka.
A fifth in a bottle is the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, it might be a handle. Is what I'm thinking.
half water, half vodka, and then you add like
One Mio
like
container,
a Mio,
like a whole squeeze
thing
of
of
Mio. And then, college kids are drinking this and blacking out.
and like you know that they name their Borgs.
Yes, I saw like Andy Samborg. There were a couple funny names
That's
of
a
it.
good one.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
you're supposed to name like, I don't know.
No, yeah, it's
The party is like everyone brings their own Borg and everyone puts like a funny name on it. Maybe
they
dresses
even like
up too.
bring it to like tailgates and stuff. Like that's what they're doing. Like what they
It's just
bring
like making
now.
jungle juice or something like that. Like, but at least
Less
they're putting water
calories,
in
though.
it. Yeah, the idea is
It's
like,
like-
oh, there's no calories and we're drinking water, so it's okay. And like hospitalized.
No,
Like,
yeah,
it's not
I
good.
think I saw something where like a university even sent out like a advisory because like kids are just getting so blackout drunk from this. Although
Yeah,
I did
it's
see
dangerous. Don't do it. But we'll probably do an episode about it later. We'll probably record ourselves doing it.
also though too when I saw this video too. It would just like came up on my feed on Instagram. Gen Z is drinking a lot less than millennials when they go out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then all the millennials in the
Because
comments
they're
are
poor,
like,
right? It's like,
huh?
it's probably because they don't have money yet, right?
No,
Does that not make sense?
no. I think
I
I'm
drank
Gen
less
Z,
when I was younger.
so that doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying they're a younger generation.
No, they just don't think drinking's like cool.
Oh.
They just are like, no,
No, I'm just kidding. No, I get it.
yeah, like crazy. Yeah, I don't know, crazy.
They'll come around.
They'll come around, yeah. They haven't gotten into the full fine age depression like millennials have, so I don't know. Are you not a millennial?
Actually, I think of a Gen Z. I'm like the very start of Gen Z.
Oh, okay. I don't know when it all breaks down.
I
and everything,
don't
but
know. Well, let me see.
I think I'm a millennial.
What years are Gen Z? It's always interesting because, like, I thought I was a millennial for. No, actually, you might be Gen Z too.
No.
Oxford dictionaries define Gen Z as the group of people who are born between the late 1990s and early 2010s.
Or not
I'm early 1990s. Sorry.
Oh, late 1990s. Yeah, what's late then? Like 95?
I'd say 96 and on. I'd call 95 mid 1990s, right in the middle.
Well, what are you? Oh, you're
I'm 94.
94.
I'm at the ass end of 94, like November.
Do you remember when it turned to be like 2000?
Yeah.
Did you think the world was gonna end?
No, I was like 6.
Oh.
Like, so I don't really remember. No.
My mom said she did. My mom was like, I didn't know it was gonna happen.
How old we are.
I was barely 6 years old.
You
Like,
both
I just
ways.
remember a cool.
You think we're late 90s, but
Yeah.
then you're also like, do you remember Y2K?
Yeah. Do you remember dial-up? I do remember dial-up.
What's dial up?
Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
It's bad internet.
Floppy disks.
Yeah, floppies. Anyway, I did. We just had like a big party. I remember in the neighborhood. Like, that's all I really remember.
Y2K?
Like, yeah, I mean for the new year, but it was like, it's the year 2000. Like, yeah.
I wonder if
I didn't get the Y2K
no Borgs,
fear.
no Borgs at this party.
No Borgs.
I don't
So.
think Mio existed.
But like, yeah, but like, it's interesting how drinking trends, like what was like popular for like binge drinking for kids back then. I like wonder.
I was drinking like apple juice, so I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. It was probably just like beers and shit. I don't know.
That's true.
We'll get my parents on the podcast eventually. We'll ask them about that party. Anything else going on? You went to our restaurant that we both work at as a customer last night.
Yeah, I did.
Which is a bad move in my opinion.
That's fun.
I think it's fun, but I don't know. I just like the one place I don't want to go when I'm off work
explanation. Yes, I understand.
is my work.
But like, I never get to go out. Like, I'm always working on the weekends.
That's true.
I work Friday, Saturday, like consistently.
We're recording on a Wednesday.
Yeah. And so like, and I was like, okay, well, they can't go. Who parties on a Monday? Like,
Yeah,
club wise.
tourists only.
Yeah, and I'm like, not the vibe. And I was
Tourists
like,
and service industry workers.
and then, yeah, and I was like, well, it's Tuesday. I could go to work.
Yeah. Gotta go to Taco Tuesday.
I wasn't even there that long. I think I was there like literally less than an hour. And
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a quick exit. Say hi.
yeah,
Get
I
out
ran
there.
into some like really old friends. It was like weird, like friends that were like from like my freshman year of college.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
always really cool.
But yeah, they're all like upper like classmen too. So like I haven't seen them in like they all graduated, moved out of state, and I was like, what are you guys doing here? So
Oh, really? Okay. That is cool.
yeah, no, it was really nice, but it was like weird. I saw one, and then I was like, and then another one popped up, and then another one popped up. I was like, what's going on? I was like, are you guys all here together? And they're
All
like,
at
oh,
your
yeah.
work, too. That's cool.
But yeah, it was really cool. But anyways, we should probably move on from us and start focusing on our challenge of the week. But for those who are joining us for the first time, Sean and I are bartenders working in Honolulu. And we decided, doesn't everybody know where Honolulu is?
Hawaii.
I know, but like, I don't know.
It's cool. Just say it how you want.
Okay. But like the whole point of this was to like shine some spotlights on Honolulu's service industry and like talk to our favorite bartenders, and record these conversations. And so in the spirit of that, we're going to be using a new format specifically to showcase talented bartenders and give them a chance to show off their skills.
Yeah, with that all being said, I think it's time for our weekly challenge. Frankki, can you present the weekly challenge for our guest bartender?
Yeah.
You do it, Sean.
Shut up. Our challenge for this week is you're on a first date and you're trying to impress your date with an insanely complicated drink order. And so we're excited to introduce our guest bartender of the week. Oh, God.
Hey, come on.
You got this.
Oh, I'm so
You read a whole
scared
paragraph
now.
and it was fine.
I practiced this too. Kaihei Kato.
Hey.
Kato,
God
but yeah,
damn it.
pretty close.
was
Pretty
good.
close. That's like the
That's good. That's
American
better than,
pronunciation, you know?
All my elementary school teachers,
Yeah,
substitute teachers,
yeah.
you know.
I got called Scene a lot when I was
Scene,
growing
yeah,
up.
it was always,
That's how my name is spelled.
Mr. Kato,
Yeah. Mr.
Kato.
And you think, I don't know. But yeah, welcome onto the show. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, man, thank you.
Thanks for joining us on our journey to learn more about the craft of cocktail. So we like to start it off. Can you tell us about your history in the service industry?
Yeah, sure. So I started off bartending at Rigo Spanish Italian. That's like a craft cocktail, kind of intricate, everything handmade, handcrafted bar. And then now I work at Sky Waikiki, which is more, a nightclub. Lime juice comes by the gallon. We don't have to squeeze anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is much nice. I mean, that's what my restaurant is too. But you started at Rigo? That was your first spot?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Weren't you were like...
Well, no, actually, I bar backed at GS Studios for like
Yeah, I thought you
half a
had-
year
Yeah,
when I was like 17.
nice.
GS?
Yeah.
GS.
The karaoke?
Uh-huh.
Our favorite
Yeah.
karaoke bar.
It's actually a crazy story.
How'd you get that job at
Oh
17?
man, crazy story. So I used to work downstairs at Kimukatu. That's this tonkatsu restaurant that was downstairs before. And we did like a Pauhana celebration thing upstairs. And I was underage, but since I worked downstairs, the boss let me go upstairs. And then me and this Micronesian guy from the back, we started fighting and started beefing. And then he slammed my head on the counter. And then right when we went down, punched him in the eye. And then cops came, arrested me and him. And then the next morning, Masaru, the owner of GS, I went to work my next day. I showed up for my shift because I was like, fuck that, no, I want to work, boss. I want to work. Yeah. I didn't want to get fired, so I was scared. So I went back to work, and then Masaru, the owner of GS, was like, hey, Kai, right? I'm like, yes. I was like, how do you feel about working here? I'm like, where? I was like, oh, here, as a bartender. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down. I would love to work here.
No, I don't want to flame GS at all, but is that legal?
I don't know, man.
17? We might have to bleep their name, but
I don't know, but I thought that was funny as hell. I was like, wow, I just got into a fight and got arrested. Do you want to hire me because of that?
Yeah, what? He saw your right hook and was like, this guy could probably lift some ice. I don't know. That's wild.
That's wild.
So did you get fired from the first place? Or
No,
was
they still kept me on.
Oh, nice.
So would you just finish your shift and then go upstairs?
Go upstairs and then finish till 4. So it'll be from
it's late
10 a.m. in the morning, pull a double, get off around 10 or 11, and then have 30 minutes of break, then start GS Studios till 4.
Oh, good Lord.
That's a triple.
Yeah.
Damn, and you were only 17 doing triples?
Nah, you know what? I probably was 18.
If you're 18, I think it's legal.
Yeah, 18.
So, let's say you're 18.
I had a red card though.
Oh yeah, that's the special card for not 21. Right? Yeah.
Wow,
That's
red
wild.
card.
Tripling at 18 though. That's the grind set. Were you still in school at that point, or you were out of school?
I wasn't in school at that
time. So this is right after school. Yeah, probably 18.
Mm-hmm.
And that's legal. So yeah, you were 18. Let's say.
Let's just say 18. Let's just say 18 for Masaru's sake.
All right. So little service industry background for you, and then can you tell us about your history with alcohol? We like to do first drink.
Yeah, you remember your first drink?
My first drink? First drink was Malibu coconut rum. Can never forget it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people started with flavored something.
Malibu. Yeah. It was at a house party at Kamuki, and then I was hanging out with all the older crowd, and they're like, oh, take a shot of this. And I was like, I took a shot. I remember it was so gross. I was like, why do people drink this?
I know.
Yeah.
Alcohol, the first taste of alcohol, I was like, oh no. I drank schnapps first, and it was
that's a good one though.
Another sweet one, you know.
Yeah.
So first drink was with some older heads with Malibu coconut. What do you like to drink now? Still Malibu coconut, or have you moved on?
I hate Malibu coconut.
I think first liquor, you got to move on. Mm-hmm. I used to love vodka, and then now no vodka at all. So what's your drink of choice now?
At this point? Gin. Now,
Okay.
Gin's my drink of choice now.
Very classy. A real craft bartender drinking gin. I think on our first episode of this podcast, our guest Daniel said gin is for 40-year-old bald divorcees.
Is that Floridian?
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
He said that and then used gin in his cocktail right away. It's it's perfect for that crowd. But yeah, I like gin. It's just, there's a lot of I don't know, botanical flavor packed into different types of gin. So it's nice in a lot of cocktails. I just used gin in our last episode, actually. So, Frankki, what's your drink of choice now for the people out there?
Tequila Red Bull.
Tequila Red Bull.
Watermelon Red Bull, though. The watermelon one, yeah. Tequila, watermelon Red Bull. Oh, they're so fun.
I don't know about Red Bull and alcohol.
Yeah, no. If I'm at a restaurant and I see the Red Bull, I'm like, tequila Red Bull right now.
I feel you though. At a certain point, you can't trust every bartender to make the drink that you want. So the vodka Red Bull, vodka cranberry is your go-to because no one can fuck that up.
Yeah, you gotta have a call drink in your pocket ready to go. I'll just take a rum and coke or something like that. Because like you're saying, you can't trust every single bartender. So out here, what's one of your not that you work at, but what's your favorite bars to go to?
Oh shoot. Sky Waikiki. Nah.
The coconut girl there.
We can't.
Our coconut girl's out.
We
though.
can't
We don't
mention
have that anymore.
He works at Sky
we don't
Waikiki.
have that anymore. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That was my favorite. I don't
Wait,
even think I've
slushy.
tried anything else because like I had it one. I'm such a
I
like
get that.
I like try something and I love it. I'm like I'm never changing my order. Like
Yeah.
my Starbucks order has stayed the same for like years at this point.
Nice. I get that. What are we out of? What did we stop doing it?
The slushy machine's broken. It's been broken for like a month now.
Shit.
And I
They're
think
just gonna throw it out.
Yeah.
No, so I think someone was in charge of it, and they're supposed to come and do maintenance on us, but they've been kind of putting us off. So
Yo, no, what's up with maintenance literally lately? We're supposed to have someone like our drink vendor come and like put in a new soda gun. This was
It's
like
everyone-
supposed to be done
Yeah.
like a month. This was supposed to be done like in May.
It's like, it seems like since pandemic, everyone on the island is just stretched way too thin. Like, I don't know. Like,
I think it's just an excuse. They're just
yeah.
like, oh,
Well,
it's
yeah.
like-
I mean, there's a lot of good excuses out there, but it's like, oh, the supply chain, and then we're
it's
busy
because
with a
of
bunch of
COVID.
jobs. Like, yeah. But COVID, I don't know.
Literally, like
Not to say
things
it's
take
over,
like
but,
4 to 5 times longer than like what like
It used to.
we
yeah.
like originally like get like time frame because it's like, oh yeah, it'll be done like within like 2 weeks. Then it turns to within this month, and it's like I don't know, bro. Whenever they
know.
show up, they're gonna show up, I guess. I'm like, god damn it.
Yeah. But do you have another bar that you don't work at that you like to go to, or
yeah.
that you want to shout out?
I like EP Bar.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Marco.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eventual guest of the podcast.
Yeah, I
He's
wanna-
been
I
like,
wanna come when
we've been
he's
trying
here,
to
man. That'd be
schedule him
funny, yeah.
for a long time. Such a funny guy and like incredible bartender. Like I always say he's my like favorite bartender. Like
I learned
on
from
the
him.
island. Yeah. He's just like the grandfather of all my other favorite bartenders. So it's like, oh, I guess Marco is my
Grandfather.
favorite. I heard he's DJing now too. I mean,
Yeah,
not to
at
hype him up
EP.
too much on this episode. Yeah. They like spin vinyl at EP Bar, and he like DJ'd the other day.
Yeah, no, well, isn't that like a part of their whole concept is
shtick,
like
yeah.
a whiskey but record
Yeah.
like bar.
Yes. Yeah. But isn't EP electronic pressing though?
Is it?
I don't know. I thought that's what it meant, but that is not a vinyl.
It's extended play.
Extended play.
Oh, that's what EP stands for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, shout out Marco. Shout out EP Bar. Recent winner of some major award, right? I might be tripping. I'm
No,
trying to
that was
remember. No, well, the Bar Leather Apron just won the
Bar
James
Leather
Beard
Apron.
Award.
Yeah, James Beard.
But EP Bar just won. I want to say like the Aloha Aina Award, but I don't think that's correct.
The Hale Aina?
Yeah, the Hala Aina
Yeah.
Award. Yeah, they just won Hala Aina for
they did?
like best bar.
They did?
Yes.
Oh shit, congrats.
Yeah, congrats. Shout out them.
Crazy.
What
Yeah.
about Pine and Jigger? Didn't they win an award too?
I feel like they this year.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I know they haven't.
That seems like an award-winning bar to me.
Yeah.
That's they're hitting all the categories like to win an award. Yeah, I don't think our bar has ever won an award. And there's a best Mexican category. We
Yeah,
still didn't get-
Alejandro won that.
Yeah, Alejandro.
Yeah.
is,
Yeah, which I was tripping. I was like, what?
yeah.
How they gonna win that?
I mean, yeah. Oops.
Burped into the mic.
Oh, that's fine. No, I burp loudly in the theme song for this podcast,
Okay,
so
shit.
it's okay. But yeah, all right. So one more question before we wrap it up. What made you pick this theme?
I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
And I'm guilty of being that guy sometimes. So I was like, this is perfect.
let me show off my
Yeah,
cocktail
yeah,
knowledge.
uh-huh.
So again, our theme is if you're on a first date and you're trying to impress your date with an insanely complicated drink order. So I get that. Like you want to be like, oh yeah, I'm a bartender.
Yeah.
I know about all this different.
I know
things.
my shit.
Yeah, what kind of gin you have
Let's go
back
with
there?
me,
girl?
girl.
No,
Yeah,
literally,
wait.
no. Oh, stop. Yeah, no. Tell me what I'm guilty, dude.
Yeah. No, of course, yeah. No, I think we've all done this as a bartender, as like you just want to show off some cocktail knowledge or liquor knowledge.
I usually go for like a mezcal because I'm like, oh, do you know what mezcal is?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I know what like mezcal is.
Yeah, there was a
Like a
period of,
mezcal, like an unspoken group of like cult of people that love mezcal.
yeah. And then it's a good way to just like find out if they are also into that. Like, oh, I'm gonna get a mezcal
Okay,
drink,
but yeah,
depending
no.
on how they react.
Well, yeah, and then it's also just interesting to see like what other people like drink
Mm-hmm.
because like for the most part, all my friends kind of like drink this, like, we have like similar taste in alcohol.
Yeah.
And so like, no, sometimes like, oh, like, what do you drink? And then one time I was like just making a joke. Like my friend was at Dave and Buster's, god damn it. But like she was talking to a guy, so like I got stuck with like the other guy, and like it's like two of them, and then so me and like Lily are like having to talk to this guy, like entertain him while like we're trying to like, you know, trying to let our girl do her thing, and then
Wingman
like,
your girl.
I was like, oh, what do you drink? And he was like, anything but tequila. And I was like, red flag.
Racist.
And then he like went off. He's like, why does that matter what I drink? And this and that. And I was like, well, another red flag is how you just reacted to that. And like,
You should have asked him, oh, but do you like mezcal though?
It's not really tequila.
it's not.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we can probably, speaking of the theme, let's take our break, make our cocktail. This week, only Kahei is going to make the cocktail. We're going to talk about it, rate it, and then get into some other chit chat. But we will be right back.
Chit chat. Welcome back, guys, to Two Parts Pod, One Part Cast. We have our drink. It looks awesome. It smells really good, too.
Oh, I didn't even smell it.
I
yet.
smelt
Hold on, let me
it.
Take a whiff.
A whiff. Is there a difference between waffing and whiffing?
Waffing is doing this. Whiffing is
What's the point of
You,
putting
like,
your hand?
bring the smell of the room and the drink together. No, I have no idea, but it's like that's what waffing is.
It's mainly for dealing with chemicals. You waft it because you don't want to actually like
Directly inhale it.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. I've
Bring the
like
smell of the
sniffed
drink.
like alcohol before. Like
Crazy
in
night.
lab.
Oh.
No, because they're like, don't sniff it. Like you'll pass out. And I'm
Yeah.
like, will I though? And I'm like,
Hit the table.
oh, that is strong.
All right. Well, first off, we like to start off. So this is our bartender spotlight, where we're just having the bartender make the cocktail. So Kai is going to explain his cocktail, and then do you have a fun name for it?
I do, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a classic name. It's called the Pink Lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that a true cocktail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then just break down the ingredients, process, everything like that.
Yeah. Well, I got two cocktails. The first cocktail is a glass with ice inside with gin and juice with a garnish.
Gin and juice.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg said it first.
Yeah.
Great cocktail.
It's just for I work at nightclubs, so sometimes people come and order drinks and it's like super complicated when they could just say, you know, gin and tonic,
Yeah.
tequila soda, but that's my first one. Second one is the Pink Lady. It's a gin fizz but with grenadine inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
Pretty
looks
much.
beautiful. Yeah, the color
Egg
is so
whites,
nice.
gin, lemon juice, simple syrup.
And you did the shake of the
Grenadine,
egg
yeah.
white. That's very crafty.
Dry shake first and then normal shake.
Kai, could you turn the mic towards like?
Yeah, I guarantee. Yeah.
There you go.
How's that?
Sounded good. Okay. So dry shake first, and then regular shake on ice.
Yeah.
Straight into a coupe glass. We got a little flower garnish that was collected from the wilds on the way over here. Apparently. Yeah. That is awesome. Yeah.
Obviously, this is a very pretentious drink order too.
Yeah.
If you order this at my bar, I'll be pissed off.
Do you guys have egg whites? That's
We have egg whites too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Little craftier than our spot.
Yeah, no, way craftier. No, egg
Eagle
whites.
has egg whites too, right?
Oh yeah.
It
You guys have eggs, right?
We don't. No,
You
we
don't
don't
have
say
eggs
it.
in the kitchen?
No, we do not.
Well,
No.
we do
real?
have.
Do we?
We should have it. Well, huh?
I don't know that we do.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get
Doesn't tacos use eggs?
not
No.
No, really?
breakfast tacos maybe.
Breakfast
yeah,
tacos,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't. No, I don't think so.
What? I feel like we have to have eggs for
We should.
something.
I mean, you know, a lot of cooking uses it, but whatever. Let's get back to the cocktail we're talking about. This Pink Lady. Let's get our first sips in. Ready?
Yep. I was stuck on the egg thing.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's super refreshing.
that's so good.
Yeah.
Wow. Sweet, not too boozy.
But I can taste the gin though. I think it's like
I can still taste the spirit, but like the egg white on top is not like, I don't know, icky. Sometimes if you don't get that shake right, you know, but the foam is hitting really nice.
Oh, I think this drink complements the spirit really well.
That's really nice. And like normally I don't like Grenadine. I don't like Grenadine in drinks because it's kind of like has that too artificial sweet flavor, but that's really, really nice.
Thank you.
Is there a certain type of grenadine you used, or just
It's like the Longs Grenadine.
It's roses, right?
Well,
I think roses is the brand.
Well, Grenadine.
CVS
Grenadine.
Roses Grenadine, which is
pomegranate grenadine. before.
no,
But like it's not good. People can taste the difference.
Oh,
so
I
like,
see.
Or like real Grenadine.
is it it's pomegranate? It's supposed to be like real grenadine. Oh,
but like the well Grenadine is cherry, right? It's like
I think
not really
so,
pomegranate. Yeah, kind of a cherry
Grenadine's
taste.
supposed to be made out of pomegranate, but I think the rose one is cherry.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Because I at my other bar sometimes like if we're out of Grenadine, I'll just take like cherry juice,
cherry juice,
put
yeah.
it at the bottom and use Sprite. Yeah,
oh,
but I don't think your bar has.
we don't have cherries now.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm going to be at a new restaurant soon.
Yeah,
I'll be doing both.
Yeah, we don't
Which restaurant?
I got hired at this out.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I was serving.
Bleep it.
I'm
So
super excited.
Frankie and I don't talk about where we work just because like we say a lot of stuff
Oh,
on this
yeah, yeah.
podcast.
I see.
You know, but we do like to talk about where you guys work
Right.
just so people can come visit you.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm so excited to see that bar.
Is it a hotel? Is it attached to a
It's
hotel?
in the hotel.
Okay.
It's literally like
But it's
right on the water though.
It's not like Union
No.
or anything. Okay,
no,
okay.
but seems like a great fucking company to work for.
Bleep it. Pat's gonna have work for this episode. But yeah, no, loving the cocktail, really cool. What made you now picture the first date? You're there, you're just meeting this girl for the first time. Do you say I'll take a pink lady, or would you break it down for the server? Like, can I get like a gin?
I'll probably she'll ask me, what should I drink? I say, have a pink lady.
Nice.
Because you're a really pretty lady.
Oh, oh,
And
okay.
then and I tell the server,
I'm
"May I have a
swooning."
pink lady, please." Server probably doesn't know, right? He's like, "Oh, I don't know what that is." I'm like,
Yeah, he's looking through the menu. He's like, I don't know.
He's like,
is that?
that's not an option.
No,
I'm
I've
like,
been there.
brother, jeez, have some class. You know?
Oh, you
Pink
wouldn't
lady,
know.
pink ladies. Tell your bartender should know.
Yeah.
And he'll ask his bartender. He'll come back. Sorry, the bartender didn't know. Like, I write it down on a napkin,
Yeah.
and I'll like grudgingly hand it to the server.
Get this out of my face.
And then my date would be like, wow, he's a boss. And he knows his shit. He's knowledgeable and he's a boss. Damn.
That sounds great to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
Kind of scenario,
now, because it's the first date, would you order a pink lady for yourself as well, or would you just get?
I'll probably go like, cause I'm a boss, probably do like just whiskey.
Yeah.
Whiskey neat.
You gotta look tough.
Or you know, fuck it, I get a Cosmo.
Oh, okay. Kind of a different vibe,
like, hey,
but
man,
you know,
like
still-
I can run this. I
Yeah.
can own this. I'm man enough.
yeah,
You know?
that kind of shows that you don't have like fragile masculinity, and you're like, yeah, I could sip out of a
Which is also
martini
like the
glass.
biggest masculinity you can have.
Yes,
You know?
it's a night. There's a cycle there where it's like, yeah, at a certain point you're so comfortable in your femininity that it's masculine. We shouldn't talk about this.
Oh my god.
Cosmo
move
for
on.
me, pink lady for her.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But it's got to be
Pink
pink
lady.
no matter what. It's not hitting the table if it's not pink. But yeah, this is very classy. We'll post pictures of this on our Instagram at 2partspod. So we can just get right into rating the cocktail. We like to let the guest go first, rate, and a little bit of like self-reflection. How would you rate how you did this cocktail? But we rate out of 5, and we rate on look and aesthetic,
Okay.
taste,
Okay.
and creativity, and how on theme it was.
Okay.
But you rate out of 5 for each of those categories.
So 5 out of the taste, looks, and on theme.
Yeah.
Okay.
We say theminess,
Okay. Theminess.
creativity.
Okay. Can I try it one time?
Yeah, take a sip of mine. Yeah. There we go.
I finished
Oh,
mine.
it smells good.
Nice. The smell is incredible. I would fold smell into the taste of the cocktail. Yeah. Hey, damn, that's pretty good.
I've impressed myself.
Yeah, so
Has anyone ever ordered this from you?
No one ever ordered this from me.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But I suggested it to other couple people.
I had heard of it,
yeah.
but I would be like the server helping you.
Right.
I didn't know what was in it.
Right.
I would be on Google.
I'd be like,
in the service.
Google the service
What is this?
will like what
I'll slap that recipe in your hand.
Have you guys
dude.
ever like somebody ordered it from you and you Google it right in front of them?
Oh,
Have
all
you
the
ever
time,
done that?
yeah.
I've done.
All the time.
I'll try to be like I'll look like act like I'm looking for bottles, and then I'll kind of just like pull the phone out like this, and I'm like, my free hand is still doing this, and I'm just like, what is a old fashioned? No, it's something more complicated.
At Regal, we had an iPad that we would punch orders in, and then we can also go on Safari. So I pretend like I'm punching orders in, but I'm actually looking at the recipe of the cocktail.
And that was my.
And it's always dumb. It's always something
nugget.
stupid. Like
That was my nugget.
that was your little your little
like,
nugget
don't
the
be
other
afraid
day.
to look up things.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yeah. I mean, don't be afraid to look up a recipe if you don't know it, because they want the real drink. They don't want you to like pretend like you know what you're doing. So, how would you rate your cocktail? We kind of got on a tangent.
Man, so out of all the well products, I think it's a solid 5.
Yeah.
Solid 5
Solid
on taste.
5, yeah. Not gonna toot my own horn, but yeah, it was a 5. And aesthetics, we'll go for 4.
Nice.
We liked more like garnish on the top. Like a
Yeah, we
latte art.
messed around with the egg white, maybe putting something red in and like doing some latte foam art.
That'd
No
been
one's ever
sick.
done that,
Yeah.
so yeah. But I would definitely give it. Yeah, I agree with yours.
Latte foam art on cocktails.
It's possible.
Ooh.
I saw this nice.
Ooh. Okay, wait. Yeah,
I saw this-
that seems interesting.
I don't know if it mixes with the egg white as well as it does with like the milk froth or whatever it is on latte. But I saw this cool process. If you just like dump cocoa powder into the
Oh,
froth.
with the stencil on
You
top
don't.
of
Yeah,
it.
you can do the stencil or like just like slow pouring and like shaking a little like this is what does that cool little like
Yeah.
oscillating line. I don't really know what to call it, but like that's like they say you just put cocoa powder in the milk and then like kind of like as you pour. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking my hand as I say that. But and it's like the perfect like beginner way to do really nice top latte foam art. So we could try to do that on a cocktail too, maybe. Do we have any coffee ideas on the theme list or?
No,
doing
but
another
if you
coffee
did
thing.
it on an espresso martini,
Yes, sir. I'm sure some people do.
That'd be great.
I'm thinking
My
like the
favorite thing is
stencil
just
too,
put it-
just
just
like
like a pop,
little
pop,
bit
pop,
of
pop,
pop,
bit of little
uh-huh.
coconut powder,
Yeah.
and then you could like make because they do like images like that.
Yeah.
Like a Totoro stencil.
Yeah,
That'd be so
Totoro.
cute.
We
Pikachu
do have a
stencil,
Ghibli
yeah.
episode
You do,
planned,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that would be a really fun
That's
one.
it. That's it right there.
Yeah, I did. I don't really like espresso martinis, but I did that. I called it the Irish goodbye. I don't remember what it was, but it was like the Jameson coffee that they have, the Jameson cold brew flavor, basically made an espresso martini, but with that. So
I
it's
like
kind of
the
like an Irish coffee.
goodbye.
That's what I
funny.
called it. Yeah, and it was like our last episode before the end of the season, so it was fitting. But anyway, you have Kaihei's ratings for his own.
I missed I have a 5 and a 4.
We didn't do theminess.
On theminess or
Feminist.
creativity. Not a real word, by the way.
I think the situation I painted, I would say a 4
Yeah.
with the theminess.
I could see it all, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a classy restaurant. Waiters in a suit and tie. And your date is impressed, I would say. It's a good cocktail.
She's gonna let me put it in the pink tonight.
Oh my God.
No. Just joking.
Oh, that's great. All right, Frankie, how would you rate the pink lady?
Taste 5. I
Yeah, it's really good.
finished it so quick. It's so good. And you said all well.
Yeah.
That's really good. And then for look, 5. I honestly really like the simple garnish. The pink matched. The glass was tasteful. Like,
Yeah.
it's perfect. Yeah. And then
I've seen other cocktails in this glass, but it's the best it's looked.
this one
thank
looks
you.
phenomenal. This came down on the table. I was like, oh wow, like fancy.
Yeah. Oh, this guy knows his stuff.
I'd be and then theminess, 4. I'd go with the 4. The scenario, I could see it all playing out. Like, definitely.
I like the what kind of flowers?
That's a hibiscus.
Hibiscus. It looks like a lady's dress.
Oh, flowing in the breeze as she's
kinda
salsa
does, yeah.
dancing.
It just looks, yeah.
I'm there. I can picture it on. All right. Yep. You did. Great. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so 554.
Nice. So for mine, I'm going to do also a 5 on the look and aesthetic. It looks great. I mean, it could only have been better if we did some foam art at the top, but it still looks great without it, you know? Perfect 5. Taste.
So you're saying a 4.9.
I mean, no. I guess it could have been better, but I'll give it a 5 anyway. Taste, I would give it a 4.5. Love it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really have a negative note about it, but it's not like my favorite cocktail I've ever had, so I don't want to give it a perfect 5. But creativity and on themeness, I'll give it a 4. It's perfect for what you're doing, but it is a real cocktail. You didn't like make a new cocktail for the show, but still what you did with the ingredients are very good. Yeah, we love classic cocktails here. That's what we want to show people what the old cocktails are and put our own spin on it. So I'll still give it a 4. So yeah, that's all the different ratings from all of us. Pat's gonna tabulate all that. Are you good?
Yep.
Okay. Pat's got it pretty quick.
Doesn't take long.
Get right up on there.
That is a 4.5.
4.5.
4.5.
Damn. A clean 4.5.
Oh yeah.
That is, I think, tied with my best ever on the podcast.
Hell
was like
yeah.
a 4.5, something
yeah.
like that. Best ever was 4.68, and that was like,
Ooh, who is that?
it was Anna.
That was Anna's?
Yeah.
Ooh. What'd she make?
She basically made like a mudslide.
A mudslide
Well, her
martini.
Avatar thing, right?
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
Earth,
yeah,
Earth
yeah,
Nation
yeah.
for the Avatar episode.
Breeze flow.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was
Useful. Ooh,
Yeah.
so good.
I gotta get better than 4.68. What is
That's
it?
tough,
4.6?
bro.
Yeah,
4.68. Like, but yeah, we're definitely having people back on this season, so you'll have a chance to redeem yourself.
Oh,
I
fuck
mean,
yeah.
redeem yourself. You got like one of the highest scores ever on the podcast.
Yeah,
you
no, that is
our
so
average
really
rating
high.
is like 3.5 something. Like, so yeah, that's a really good score.
I
You
really
killed it.
liked this.
Killed it. Thanks for coming on.
I saw you like fingering it.
She was getting in there and getting like all the foam, like draining the hibiscus leaf just in case there's any more juice. Yeah, so we'll take one more break. We'll come back, play our party game of the week, and then we'll wrap it up. Welcome back to 2 Parts Pod, 1 Part Cast. We're back. We're sipping on the pink lady that Kaihei's made for us. Delicious cocktail.
In my case, licking the glass.
Yeah, Frankie's just dying for a little more of anything. One more sip of the cocktail is all she needs. So we're back from our break. We're just getting ready for our party game of the week. I just wanted to quickly get in my favorite segment, Sean's Little Nuggets. For Sean's Little Nuggets, we just like to get into, when we have real bartenders on the show, we want to have them say if they have any advice for up-and-coming bartenders in the service industry. It could be Honolulu specific or just anywhere in the world.
You know, we were talking earlier about how, I think it was during the podcast or during the break, we're talking about how if you don't know a recipe, you know, just don't worry about it. Just feel free looking it up, you know?
Yeah.
I would say always ask the customer, like, be upfront and honest with the customer. Like, if you have someone that says, you know, can I order like a whiskey sour? Be like, oh, what is a whiskey sour? You know, just ask the customer and just say, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, but I would love to make it for you the way you want it to as well. So
yeah, a good way to get around it without like, if you're embarrassed about like not knowing, you can be like, oh, how do you like to have your whiskey sour?
Yeah.
Like it's like, how do you like that drink made?
Just be like, oh, I don't know how to make it, but you know, could you please tell me?
Yeah.
I'm still learning, please.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm new. It's my first day. I use that a lot. Actually, I'm like, yeah, it's actually my first day here, so I don't know.
Shut up. No way.
I do. Bleep it. Yeah, no, and like I've been there for like 5 years, so it's like people will recognize me.
So
I'll be
many
like,
first days.
It's actually my first day, or I'll say like I just started here, or something like that. If there's a mistake, I don't use it there as much as my new place that I actually just started at. But I've been there like 6 months, and I'll still like, oh, I'm actually kind of new here. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Well, it's a
But-
good thing that we work in like in a place where we have a lot of tourists because we
Yes,
don't have a
it's
lot of
not
regulars.
a lot of regulars. It's
We can
like high
always put on a
turnover.
new face if we want.
Every week, yeah. You can try a new accent the next week if you
Mm-hmm.
want. Like, oh yeah, I'm English actually. Like, yeah, have a new accent.
Well, it's funny because sometimes they come in and they're like, I haven't been here in years. And then they're like, what happened? And blah, blah. I'm like, girlfriend, this staff basically like
Yeah, it's pretty
rotates
high
every
turnover
like
over here,
year
yeah.
or two. Like
Yeah.
none of us were here when that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, whenever they say, oh, I haven't been here in years, I'm always like, how many years? Because I'm trying to lock in where they was I here when they were there last.
Yeah,
But
well, then they asked me, well, what happened? I'm like, that was before my time. I don't know.
before my time.
Now it's good because I'm like, COVID. I can just,
COVID ruined it, okay? It ruined everything.
but
Another thing I wanted to ask you, besides the nuggets, how do you feel like the difference working in a craft cocktail bar versus a nightclub? Because you've done both at this point.
Yeah, so craft cocktail bar was, you know, you have to be more polite. You have to be more, you know, like nicer. You have to know your you know, your drinks more. You have to know, like, you have to have knowledge, like what is you know, bourbon's made out of corn, tequila's from agave. What is gin?
Yeah.
You know, when was like the old fashioned invented? What's the story behind the French 75? But like at nightclub bars, it's like,
75.
let me get a vodka Red Bull,
Yeah.
tequila soda. You know,
Yeah, it's more about speed at a nightclub.
It's,
Yeah.
quantity over quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where it's the complete opposite of craft. You can make a 20-minute cocktail, and that's
Like
cool.
a 20-minute cocktail that costs $20, or
Yeah.
a vodka Red Bull that costs $20. You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
So it's like
Yeah.
if you're in it for the money, obviously work at a nightclb, or if you're in it for
I
the
do miss
craft.
the craft though. I do miss making, like, you know, pink ladies.
Yeah. So our podcast is the perfect thing for you to do. Yeah. So it's also ours because we worked in a nightclub. It was making the podcast as a way for us to kind of like delve into craft cocktails a little more, even though we don't do it professionally. Pat, with that, are we ready for the game? Yeah.
Woohoo.
So producer Pat has compiled a game for us. He's going to hop on mic right now to describe it.
Yeah, so I have a list of 10 cocktails names, real or fake. You have to identify whether this is a real cocktail or a name that has been made up.
So are we
Okay.
buzzing in?
No, I think
we're
I'll
just
get an
gonna-
answer from
yes,
everybody.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay,
And
we
then
can
at
all
the end,
vote.
whoever has the most.
points. And I do have a bonus 11th one if we end in a tie. Somehow,
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Nice.
I thought
We'll
of
do,
everything.
we'll do a buzz in, yeah.
Producer Pat.
Producer
That's
Pat.
me.
Nice.
Okay, we'll start off with the slippery nipple.
That's real.
I heard
Wait. Oh no.
the buttery
The
nipple.
buttery
Buttery
nipple.
nipple.
That's
Yeah.
a shot.
Yeah.
Slippery nipple.
I never heard of the
You know,
slippery
I'm
nipple.
gonna say yes.
I'm gonna stick with
because
real,
there
yeah.
is a buttery nipple.
I want to say no.
So like nipples at play. You're saying? It's
No, because like
there
there's
are
like a
nipple
green
for-
tea shot, but there's also a white tea shot.
Oh,
not,
true.
Not
True,
as
true.
Slippery could
well
be a
known,
variation.
but it is. It
What
is.
is what's
it is
what's
one.
inside a slippery nipple?
What's
What
inside
can
a
make a
buttery nipple?
drink slippery?
Butter.
Liquid.
Butter. I guess so. Yeah.
Buttery nipple would
yeah,
probably be
sure,
pretty
sure.
slippery.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, so
it's
if there's,
a regional
there's already
thing.
a buttery nipple, you wouldn't need to make a slippery nipple.
Well, maybe it's a
already
regional
buttery.
thing where it's like it is a buttery nipple, but it's just called a slippery nipple some places. Like,
Oh, like in Australia or some shit.
could be. Yeah. That sounds Australian to me.
Yeah, AMFs have different names.
Are you answering as we go? Yeah.
I'm what's everybody?
Real
I say
fake.
no.
It is a real cocktail.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, do you
What's
have
in
the
it?
recipes?
I
or-
don't know what it. I
Okay.
didn't have enough time to look. I have some of the things, but not
But it is
all of
real.
them.
Okay.
Oh.
That is, yeah. I assume it is
A
like
buttery
you said,
nipple.
a buttery nipple with maybe something different. You know.
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up.
Look it
Okay.
up.
Well, we have 10, so
Yep.
calm down.
Let's go with the screaming orgasm.
The fuck?
Oh,
I think it's real.
Screaming orgasm. It's like the sex on the beach.
no.
Probably.
Well, there's also
Yeah.
that pink pussy shot that.
Oh yeah.
I hated how you said that.
Pussy shot.
You couldn't have popped the peas harder.
Is that not what we're drinking today?
I hope not.
Pretty much, if it's in a shot glass, that's what it'd be called.
The pink lady is a nicer way
pussy
to
shot,
say
yeah.
it. You know? I think it's real.
Damn.
I don't think it's real.
Just because I never heard it, I'm gonna say no.
That is a real cocktail.
Yes, dude. I'm
Screaming
super dude.
God damn.
Oh, that one I want to know what it is. Yeah.
Can you keep score? Oh,
I'm just keeping my own score.
keeping my own score.
I got 0.
I was like, no, you're not.
I think I
Holds up
can
the finger. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I'll keep my own score. Yeah, I'm about here.
I'm about to win. The Scotsman's nutsack.
What?
That's a good name.
That one's fake.
I think it's real.
I hope
say
it's
no.
fake.
I never heard it. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, that's if you're like a seasoned bartender, you're better at this game because you're like, okay, I know a lot of cocktails.
Yeah.
That is a fake one.
All right. Damn, I'm
a-
three.
Are these all shots or are these
Pat
cocktails?
original.
Scotsman's nutsack.
I believe they're all cocktails. That one is nothing because it doesn't exist.
Well, it's a Scotsman's nutsack. It is what it is.
I wouldn't want to drink that.
The Fish House Punch.
I mean, this could be like a restaurant called the Fish House.
Fish House Punch? Yeah.
Fish House Punch?
Yeah. I'm going to go with yes.
I'm gonna go with no, but only because it was yes. Now it's gonna be no.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no as well because I don't know.
Kai's the guy that picks C on multiple choice. He's like, well,
And
it
I
was
still- I
it
still-
was just
I'm
B.
noticing
Do you ever look at a test sometimes you're like, that doesn't look right, and you kind of like
switch
change
around,
your answers
yeah.
like, yeah, that looks like better.
yeah, no, because
There's no way there's 5 A's in a row.
yeah,
No, yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is real.
What the fuck?
Okay.
That's I think it's a Philadelphia thing.
Oh, I flew too close to the sun. I was too right.
Let's see. The Harry Larry.
Oh.
I'm gonna break. I think it's gonna be fake again.
I'm gonna say yes. It's real. Just out of the
To be
no
contrarian.
no pattern.
Oh, yes, yes. No.
No.
You looking up over there?
No.
She's on her phone sneaking. Yeah.
She has Google.
I was looking at the slippery nipple. It looks disgusting.
What is it?
It's
You're on Pornhub, right?
No.
I was looking at this slippery nipple, just a video
my
of slippery
phone died.
nipples.
Great.
What is
it's
a
like
slippery
clear
nipple?
on the bottom, and then it's like Bailey's on top.
That sounds.
What is
gross,
it like? Triple sec and then fucking Baileys.
yeah. I believe it. What, orange milk?
Sounds really gross.
Orange milk
Orange
sounds
milk.
gross to you?
So you said fake,
I said fake, yeah.
I said yes.
real,
No.
fake.
Fake.
Give it to me.
That is fake.
Oh, what the fuck?
God, do you have a point yet?
Yeah, you got one. Yeah.
I'm 0 points.
Zero.
Yeah, I'm 0.
Wait, I thought you got the Scotsman's nutsack.
No, I said fake on that one.
It is fake.
It
yeah.
is
No, I
fake.
said, no, I
No,
said
he
it's
said it- he
real.
said
it was-
I said because it's no, yes. So.
No. You
No,
said,
yeah,
you
no,
said
you
fake
got-
because you said I've never heard of it.
point.
Yeah,
Yo,
you got
okay,
one.
my
You got
bad.
one.
Thanks for keeping
Give
track of
yourself
me.
some
Okay, I got
credit,
one.
man.
I got one.
Yourself some credit.
All right, cool. Pat myself
The
on the
purple
back.
shaft.
I hope not, but it is Grimace's
Why are
birthday.
these
Wait, hold on,
all
what?
so sexual?
What
Because
what
Pat
could be
wrote 'em
in
all.
a purple shaft? Emperor's gin?
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I can
Empress
think
gin,
of.
anything with butterfly
Butterfly
pea.
pea.
You wouldn't make an Empress gin drink and call it purple shaft.
Yeah, because that's like classy
Yeah.
and very not. But what if it was a promotional thing for the movie Shaft? And I don't know.
No,
Made the
I
purple
think.
shaft.
I
I'm
think
gonna say
yes.
fake for this.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say real.
That is fake.
It's 2
2
points.
points for Kai. Ooh, Sean's killing it over here. What do you got, Frankie?
5 out of 6.
You got 6?
I have 5.
Oh,
and
you
he
have 5
said
out of 6.
6
Wow.
thus far.
A sex on the peaks.
Oh,
I can see that.
Oh,
I think
sex
this
on
is
the
like
peak.
the Colorado version of Sex
Yes.
on the Beach.
I think it's real.
I think that's
Yes.
real.
Got y'all. Made that up.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, that's
right,
a
it is.
good one though. Sex, on the peaks. But what would you do? What would you put in it? Kombucha instead of
Some
orange
kind of
juice?
mountain whiskey or something
Yeah,
like that
I was
instead
thinking
of
like whiskey.
rum? Or no,
Yeah.
Sex on the Beach is vodka, right?
Just make it whiskey, sex on the beach, and use like mountain rum.
Moonshine.
Mountain, yeah. Or,
Mountain brewed
whiskey.
moonshine or whiskey.
Buffalo whiskey.
Oh,
Buffalo whiskey.
There you go.
Sex on the
There you
beach,
Am I
yeah.
just creating a drink right now?
yeah,
Sex
that
on
sounds
the
good.
Beach,
Yeah, we
yeah.
should make all these fake cocktails
Yeah.
eventually.
Purple shaft.
Harry Larry.
I never want a drink to be hairy.
Irish nutsack.
Well, I kind of was
Scottish.
riffing off of
Scottish.
a real cocktail with the Harry Larry. There is a fuzzy navel.
Yeah, fuzzy navel.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I
What,
thought it was
is
like
it-
Don't want my
hairy
drink to
as
be
in the
fuzzy
name.
either, but
No, yeah. I think it's
Well,
like
there- isn't
it
there
makes
one with
makes you
balls?
feel fuzzy.
There's
What, one with balls, like the orange curacao.
yeah, the Scotsman's nutsack.
BOLS.
yeah,
Bowls?
like no, there's like a shot like with like two sweaty balls or something like.
You're back on Pornhub again, dude. Stop. We're
She's still
recording a
scrolling her phone.
podcast.
looking up slippery nipple.
We're recording a podcast here.
All right. A lonely island lost in the middle of a foggy
Fake
sea.
as fuck, guarantee, dude. Fake.
That's too long.
That's too long.
That sounds like I named
No, I think that's what makes it real.
That's
though.
true,
It's so
huh? Yeah.
unbelievable.
it. And Lonely Island, the name of Andy
is it? Say that one more
Samberg
time.
and
A
Akiva.
lonely island lost in the
Ormo.
middle of a foggy sea.
Lonely island lost in the middle of a foggy sea.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say no.
You know, I'm gonna say yes, because that sounds interesting.
That
Like, if
is
I saw that on the menu, I'd be like,
A real cocktail.
hell yeah.
Ooh,
shit.
what's in it?
I don't know.
God damn
Pat
it.
did not get what's in it for any of them.
Wait,
Stop
watch it just be
asking.
like it's like a shot, and they just put like a drop of grenadine in it.
Oh, I did get a couple. So the Screaming Orgasm, that was a real one. That's
Oh.
Bailey's, almond liqueur, and coffee liqueur. Sean, you're out.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
I couldn't have it.
A Fish House
Almond.
Punch is rum, cognac, and brandy,
Oof.
and some other things, but that's the alcohol.
No fruit punch in there?
I said other things.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
ACDC rock vodka.
That sounds real. I think it's real.
What?
It might not be a cocktail, but it's. A
ACDC
type of
rock vodka.
Rock vodka.
I think it's real.
I think,
Like a promotional thing.
yeah, just to say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real.
Mm.
Yep. I don't know
They're
what
too
it is.
legendary to not have a drink. Leave not
Yeah.
let me know, yeah.
And it is a cocktail, not a...
Oh really? Okay, I thought it was just a type of vodka.
No. What do we got?
You got 4 too?
You have
Frankie?
4? Frankie?
Fine.
Me too.
You
What you got?
6?
Yes. 6?
Oh.
We got 2 more. We got 2 more questions.
Yeah. You're telling me there's a chance.
The Seal Clubber.
Real.
Nah, that's fucked up. That's fake.
Like,
Real.
isn't there
There's
a
a lot
seal
of fucked up
box?
names.
No, it's fake, and
Yeah.
yeah, it is fucked up.
I thought it'd be fun. I don't know.
I thought it'd be fun. What, clubbing seals?
No, I mean, like calling a cocktail that would be funny, but not clubbing seals.
PETA would be at your doorstep so fast.
Yeah, but a dive bar could pull it off. I don't know. I'm sure all the fake ones have been cocktails somewhere at some point.
That was the last one. So, Sean?
6.
6
5.
to 5 to 5.
Oh,
It was a close. Oh, you said it was. Oh, yeah.
4.
Yeah.
She's just
6
not
to 5
pinching
to
the
4.
Nice,
Nice.
a close one.
It was. Tight game.
But I take the cake again.
I fooled you guys a couple of
5,
times.
6. That was
Yeah.
nice.
I think we should try to make some of the fake ones.
We didn't need the tiebreaker, but I want to bring it up anyways.
Oh,
I
yeah.
found a cocktail called the El Presidente.
Real.
Beer?
Yeah. No, it's a cocktail.
Oh,
It is.
I think that's real. That's
rum,
like
orange curacao, vermouth, and grenadine.
Rum,
And,
orange curacao.
When we were in the Dominican Republic,
Gross.
their go-to beer there is El Presidente. We came to love it.
it's like Heineken out here.
Yeah. But
But yeah.
it's a cocktail.
Yeah, El Presidente.
El Presidente.
All right.
Good game.
So, good party game of the week. Our next segment is going to be something called Chug and Plug. So, Kahei, just chug whatever cocktail you have left, and then you can plug whatever you want to advertise. Yeah.
Chug. It's
funny.
Plug.
Reminds you of the hot ones with Sean Evans.
Yes.
With,
Yeah. Now's your time. Look at that camera over there and say whatever
nice,
you want.
a segue to the
Yeah.
to my plug.
Just another great host named
Okay.
Sean.
All right. Just gotta go bald now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll get there. Don't worry. Oh, nice chug.
Ooh.
Shit's gone. The ice must have melted.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Oh man.
So the stage is yours.
Come visit me, Sky Waikiki,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. Come see. You service well normally, or what? You work in the crowd?
Friday, Saturday, nightclub.
Nice.
Pretty much my consistent shifts. Serve and bartend. You know, scatter throughout the weekend or weekdays.
Let them know about the hours, because I know they just changed
Oh
recently.
yeah, so Sky, we close at midnight. So Go after. Shout out.
It's just a nearby restaurant, not related to anything.
Come to Sky. We start nightclub at 9, and then we close at 12. But try to leave before 11:30, because everyone will bum rush the elevator, and you'll be stuck.
Yes, it's rough.
The elevator. So
you don't want to get stuck after last call. Yeah.
Don't want to get stuck. You'll be probably trying to get down till 12:30. So
yeah,
spend a whole 30 minutes trying to get out of the building. So try to leave by 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Do you want to put your Instagram?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay, never mind. All right. Well, thank you for coming on. You're a great guest bartender. We're happy to shine a light on any of our favorite bartenders around town. Yeah, glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
So our YouTube page has been updated to have all our new episodes coming out in audio reactor format. Eventually, we want to film the episodes, but we haven't started doing that yet. I'll be updating the YouTube page after every episode, and all the future videos will be uploaded there. You can find the link to our YouTube on our Instagram by searching 2 Parts Pod _ 1 Part Cast on YouTube. Thanks for listening to 2 Parts Pod 1 Part Cast. Please follow us on our socials at 2 Parts Pod and leave us any feedback and reviews that you can. If you have any ideas for wacky themes or future episodes, email them to us at 2partspod@gmail.com, and you will get an on-pod shout-out if we use your theme. Thanks again for listening to 2 Parts Pod, 1 Part Cast.